How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles. We are back with Clannad, visual novel of eternity. You know, it's just not gonna end. I'm not gonna let it end. When I'm done with Furukawa, we'll do after story. Once I'm done with after story, we're gonna do all the game all over again, but in black and white. Then, when we done it in black and white, I'm gonna do it upside down. And I'm gonna be upside down as well. Then we might, I don't know, just fucking keep up forever. But you know what? Good game. This is my life. I've actually missed this game this week because, by God, has it been exhausting. It's been so exhausting that in the future episodes, probably like 4 or 5 from now, I'm going to be drinking alcohol, getting drunk. And maybe I lie sprawled out on Sunahara's floor reading magazines will turn into magazines. Maybe. Doesn't matter. This is Furukawa's playthrough. Do you think I fucking want to well, I want to complete Furukawa's playthrough, don't get me wrong. But do you think I care about Furukawa as much as I care about Tomoyo? As much as Fuko? As much as any of the Furukawa? I don't hate Furukawa, but she is just a tad bit boring. And I don't want to marry that. But the game thinks it's right. You know what the equivalent is? You know Scott Pilgrim had that fit Asian girl? But for some reason, the graphic novel was like, oh, that's disgusting, just that we never talk about that again. That is exactly what's happening in this game with Tomoya and Furukawa. Except, instead of these forces not being able to go together like magnets of the same attraction, instead, they cling and it's disgusting. Alright, but I'm getting a bit passionate. We are in the section of the game where I've got to kind of build things up. It's going to take a while to actually get this playthrough started, so let's just get along with it. I already said that sentence. Hey! If you're just going to read magazines, do it at home. You can take them with you if you want. I don't care. Miss you too, Sunahara. Ah, come on. I like reading them here, though. Why? Because you're with your boyfriend? And I'm surprised that shit never happened before, but I'm not going to judge. I don't know. I guess just being near you makes me calm down. Seriously? Heh. Well, if you put it that way, I can't bring myself to kick you out. Oh, by the way, where's my tea? Oh, we're still on about that. Leave. The tea you make so good, though. I've never made you tea before. Really? Honestly, Okazaki, where do you get off bossing me around like you do? For one, I'm not younger than you. I'm probably stronger than you, too. What is it? Like, if you want to settle who the alpha male is, I'm wide open. Let's do it right now. No, well, not Sunahara. He seems a bit too gay for that. IMO. Oh, that's just my thought. Okay. Flip. What? You're pretty into your book there, I see. Give that one back. I haven't even read it yet. Go reread an old magazine. Look, this one has an unfinished crossword puzzle. Come on, try filling it in. You're holding the next issue with all the answers in it, you know. Perfect then. We can compare answers later. I'll praise you for a job well done if you get it all right. Now go get 'em. Who the hell do you think you are? Your master. Yummy. Of what? Quiet down, I can't concentrate. Wow, why are you getting mad at me now? Boom. Shut up over there. Ah! That wasn't really an eek, but, you know, I thought I'd make it a bit more realistic. The angry voice from outside the door causes Sunahara to shrink into himself. See, you'll get another gang beating if you don't keep it down. You're the absolute worst. Damn it, fine, I really will do this crossword. You'd better admit defeat if I get all these correct. Sure, I'll get right on that. One across. What's the period from January 1st to 3rd called? New Year? Golden Year? I don't know. Haha, what a stupidly easy question. 3-day vacation. Well, it's not that. Okay. Teacher, we have an idiot on our hands. What is that holiday called? But then to be fair, I don't live in Japan, so I wouldn't bloody know. No, that's strange. What's wrong? The answer and the number of spaces don't match up. Something's wrong with this puzzle. Have we done this before? Oh, because I really don't remember this. I don't remember this part of, like, what? It was part 10, probably, of Clannad. And we're on part 1,000,000. I'm pretty sure we're on 1,000,000. What's wrong with your answer? Forget it, I quit. What a stupid, boring puzzle. Sunahara tosses the magazine into the corner of his room out of frustration. Isn't there something fun we could do? Oh yeah, that thing was pretty interesting, wasn't it? What thing? That commotion by the school gates. Oh yeah, the Tomoyo thing with the motorbikes and shit. Oh, with that Tomoyo girl? Yeah, that. I don't like when people try to stand out like that. Oh, okay. It's just one big farce. Huh? What do you mean? One girl taking 2 guys out on her own? There's no way! I mean, you don't know Tomoya. You were watching, weren't you? You can't deny reality. That had to be an act. I bet those guys were just a couple of plants. It's got to be why they did it so far away from everyone. That way people wouldn't catch on. I mean, like, what would be the point, man? Tell me. Plus, it was like the perfect place to get attention. A little too perfect. Get that Illuminati triangle out because fucking can't get my eye in there. Yeah, look at that shit. Mate, perfect. That was absolutely perfect. Alright, but I'm not watching X-Files. And now, lo and behold, she's starting to get popular because of it. Coincidence? I think not. It was just cheap ruse that worked because the kids at our school don't know what a real fight looks like. I mean, that's fair enough. It's too bad, too. Our school has a veteran who's fought his way through countless battles right here. Hey, you're making me blush. Well, it wasn't going to be Sunahara. I'm talking about myself. Liar. You just don't like the story, or you just don't know the stories. When I was a freshman, I was known as a vicious street fighter. No, you weren't. No, you fucking weren't. Alright. Really, man? That's the story you're going with? A street fighter with that scrawny build? Okazaki. Power doesn't come from appearances. It's about strength, right? Listen to you contradicting yourself. You were just telling me how a girl could never possibly fight on her own just because she's a girl. Okay, fine. How about this then? I'll pick a fight with her tomorrow. That way I can show you how strong I am, while also proving that she's nothing but a fraud. Okay, well, break a leg. Yeah, that's gonna go down well. We've probably already seen that, but hey. I turn over with the magazine still in my hands. Heh, I haven't itched for a fight like this in a while. Yep, I wonder how it's gonna go down. Yawn! Hey, I want to get to bed soon. It's already 3 AM. Jesus, you just don't know how to sleep, do you? Flip. Are you gonna stay over? If you are, I'm turning off the lights. Whoa, stop! Huh? I'm not staying over. Ah, okay. Well, I'm going to sleep, so can you leave? You don't have to tell me. I toss the magazine away and stand up. Just as I pull the doorknob, I stop and stand there. By the way, have you heard? They say some creepy stuff happens late at night in this dorm. Oh, good. Yes, disturb our friend. What? Never mind. Finish what you were saying! Okay, good night. I close the door. Alright, bye, Sunahara. Good luck not sleeping. I hear moans of agony come streaming from his room, but I ignore them as I leave the dorm. Alright. Well, again, being a good friend here. Are we in the illusory? Oh, good. Well, like I said, I don't want to skip anything in this playthrough because it's been that long. I want to see if I can decipher some of these dreams. Because I am curious about these dreams, but I don't understand why the game never continued with it. It's like in the first section of the game, but in any other playthroughs, you just don't fucking see it. I'm looking at it. We've done this before. A distant world. Right. So what's up with that? It's a dim, dark place. Where could this be? I think I'm inside a room. It's deserted, though. I can see a desk, at least. Someone should be sitting there, but they're not. Not a thing here moves. Only time as it passes by unflinchingly. If I were a new life, searching for a place to be born, I think that this would be the wrong place to choose. I'm frightened by it, this world. I've long since come to realize something. This world has already come to an end. Nothing will be born here again, nor will anything die. Because it's not just about his dad. I thought this was just kind of like his family and stuff. But there's something else going on here as well. Is it kind of representing how everything loops? Like a kind of self-awareness thing? Even time doesn't exist in this place. Nothing new can come to an end. Life was once born here, but that was all. Once you're shut in this never-ending world, you can't ever escape. Unable to die and unable to be born into a new world. That is the frozen world I now see. I'll just close my eyes and leave this place. That's my thinking anyway. Please, next time I wake up, don't let it be here. Let it be a better, warmer world. I move my eyes. Okay. And cut myself off from this world. Huh? Good. Oh, it's fine. It's still here. Just then I see a momentary flicker of light. Something moved. I don't know what it is, but I'm certain there's something's here with me. Had this place not come to an end after all? Or is it just something that's already been living here? Light escapes through a window and reaches the wall in front of me. Something in its shadows is moving. See, I remember this part of the game frustrated me because I didn't understand what the fuck was going on or what any of this meant. And after spending so many episodes, I still don't understand why we're talking about fucking light. Perhaps I would have seen it if I was able to move my eyes, but I still don't know its true identity. It's moving slowly. Eventually the light on the wall returns to its former shape, but then out of nowhere a single girl appears before me. Okay, so this is the girl stuff again. I can tell that she's still innocent. Her eyes are transfixed in my direction. Can she see me? She holds out her hand, but it doesn't touch me. Instead, it goes right through me. Yes! I haven't been born in this world, so I can't be touched. But in that case, how did the girl notice me? Am I simply visible and that's it? If that is the case, what do I look like then? The girl has pulled back her hand and is now waving to me. Then she leaves. I can't see her anymore. Someone was here in this place. What could she be doing in an already finished world? How does she live? What nourishes her? What, if anything, is letting her stay alive? For some reason I can't stop thinking about her. Is it because of how indifferent this place is? I'm still frightened. This is not a world to be born into. But a girl lives in it. Is that why... We're blinking again? Yeah, what are we thinking? Yeah, we're blinking. Blinking is nice. I see this world again. Much of it is a boring, unmoving place. But from time to time, a girl appears. She and I are unable to communicate our thoughts to one another. So all she does is look at me. All I can do is look at her back. But I'm certain that I had been longing for this moment. Okay, the girl's life is one of solitude. Yeah. There's no one here aside from her. Yeah, that much is obvious. Well, yeah. Like I said, nothing can be born here and yet nothing can die. That's the nature of this place. That must be why she's able to look at someone like me, yet never get bored. Okay. We're still here, okay. One day the girl appears in front of me with her arms full of something. They're pieces both large and small of scrap. Items whose uses are unknown, things that could only be described as junk. The girl spends a long time putting the junk together. How much time has passed anyway? Before I know it, though, a doll stands in front of her, about half her height. She seems proud as she stands up, turning toward me. When I see her face, I finally come to a realization. That body is for me, but what am I supposed to do with it? I'm unsure. Should I wish to be born into this world? Has that been my wish? I'm still afraid of this place, a world without life or death, that can never be escaped. If this world truly is that closed off, this is where I would come to an end. The girl has her arm outstretched. I stare at her scraped and scratched hand. This world's one source of warmth. At some point, it had become what I sought. We good? Was that the dream? Was that the illusory world? Okay. So I see a lot of parallels there with the girls that Tomoya dates. I guess we'll go with nice little springy music. But it's interesting he talks about a girl, not a specific girl. Not even like a mum or something. And all this junk might be like certain like things that they have in common. Like, you know, Chinose has the violin and family stuff going on. Tomoya likes beating people up, like all personality traits kind of thing. And I suppose in a way they all kind of help build Tomoya up. And this kind of world where nothing can be born, but nothing dies, is like this looping background. I do think there's something, I want to say metaphysical about it, but something like acknowledging the kind of medium of the visual novel, which is why I want to look at those illusory worlds again, because I want to know if there's something there I should know that I've forgotten about. But I think that was just basically, hey, this is basically the world Tomoya's in. It's a piece of shit because he's just not going to get anywhere. Because, you know, it's never-ending looping nightmare time. Alright, the warm spring sunlight shines down on me. That's always good. And it's better than fucking living in a grey world of light. A refreshing breeze blows past. I have plenty of leeway to make it to school on time. If I keep walking at this pace, there's no way I'll be late. It's not that I believe Furukawa's fortune from yesterday. Oh yeah, about the crossing the road. I might as well get out of the way. However, just to be safe, I'm walking to school earlier than usual. But then again, to other students, this might already count as being a bit late. There aren't that many people wearing school uniforms along this road anymore, except all the people we can fucking see. In any case, it's still early enough for me to get to school on time. Now, according to Furukawa's fortune, there should be an old lady having trouble crossing the street, because she's an idiot, and I'd be late if I were to help her. To begin with, there isn't an old lady at the crosswalk. I glance just beyond the white lines, painted like a ladder on the asphalt. I don't like this. Where I am looking, there's an old lady holding onto a utility pole with her hips stooped. She keeps glancing left and right. No matter how I look at it, something is wrong. All the other students feign ignorance and simply walk past her, and our eyes meet. Oh joy. Oh no. Oh no. Perhaps it's just me, but I feel like she's staring at me. It almost feels like she's silently saying, you can't even lend a helping hand when others are in trouble? If I give in to those eyes, will Mrjacharles' fortune come true? I've got to make sure I do the right choices here. So, I meant to talk to the old lady, because it's a good thing to do. Sigh. I would really love to pretend I didn't see her, but I can't just leave her be when she's looking at me like that. I guess I am more of a busybody than I thought. I let out a sigh and walk to the crosswalk. Hey, ma! Yeah! She suddenly screams at me. That's nice of her. You're trying to cross the street, aren't... Yeah! She keeps yelling at me as she steps backward. What a weirdo. Like I was saying, are you... Yeah! Yeah! Say something that makes sense. Eek, what a scary kid picking on the elderly. Something very wrong with you. Fine, you old hag. Hey, look, that guy's mugging that old lady. Oh, it's that third-year delinquent. Well, you know what? At least you're remembering that I am a delinquent. Yeah, you're right. He does look like a bad person. Somebody call for help. He's going to beat the old lady to death. Well, that's strange. For once I'm trying to do something nice, and everyone here is vilifying me for it. As my attention shifts to the rubberneckers, the old lady suddenly moves. She takes a step back, straightens her bent back, and quickly reaches for the ground. That was a bit weird. 2 backs in 1 sentence. Right where her foot was, there's something shining. A 500 yen coin. In the blink of an eye, she snatches it off the ground and runs off at a speed that would put younger people to shame. Hey? Don't tell me she was looking around because she was waiting to pick up the 500 yen coin. And did she yell at me so I wouldn't take her 500 yen? Oh, thank goodness, she managed to get away. I really thought she was going to be beaten to death. Ha! That guy's surprisingly slow. Something surprisingly wrong with the school body, but I'm not going to comment on that. I guess he's not that tough after all. What the hell are you staring at, huh? Ah, he's coming this way. Crap, run. The onlookers scramble away like baby spiders. Jeez, what's with this morning? I'll be thanked and get some money for my trouble. Mrjacharles' fortune was a sham. Hell, I'm an idiot for believing it for even a second. Well, you know what? Fuck it. It was only a bit of gay fortune telling. It wasn't meant to be real, but we believed it anyway because we're just stupid. Alright, well, ending the episode here. I don't even know when we're actually going to do anything fun. All the decisions look familiar so far. I mean, there's a lot of decision making to do these next few days. But what decision comes next? How's it going to influence our life? I guess we'll see that in the next episode. It's going to be so good. My god, I hope we have some actual storytelling soon. But anyway, if you want to play the game yourself and see if you can be a Japanese middle high school, wherever the fuck this is, school expert, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. And without further ado, look up books, subscribe, until next time. See ya!